John, thank you very much indeed. So 3 minutes into extra time, Jude Bellingham putting England 2-1 up. Since 1966, only Harry Kane and David Beckham have more goal involvements for England at major tournaments now than that man, Jude Bellingham. We'll talk about it in just a sec. I just got to remind you that Lionel Messi and Argentina are coming up when this game finishes. They face Switzerland in the final quarter-final for a place, of course, in the semi-final. That one is coming up next here on Fox. We're all done at Miami Stadium. Live pitches here. Zlatan, Jude Bellingham, describe that.
I mean, amazing. Follow up a shot like he always does, because a lot of players fall in sleep for these rebounds, but if you have the instinct of the game, you follow up and he scores. But also the goalie, he does a mistake here. Or you push it out or you hold it. You cannot let it go in front of you. But 2-1 England.
Thierry, the next 15 minutes, what's the main message for both teams, do you think, from their bench?
Well, it's one thing, hold it for England, play smart, kill the time, and for Norway, you got to speed it up. The only guy that I see that is in a hurry to play is Odegaard. He's the only guy that I see trying to move stuff, asking for the ball, still trying to pass the ball. And we all know the big man needs services. We all know he's not going to take the ball and run it alone. You need to put in the box, try to cross a tiny bit earlier to see if he can score.
Alexi, your thoughts with 15 to go?
We heard Stu Holden talk about the fact that it was going to be a big player stepping up or a big mistake. I think we got both in that goal, but as the game wears on, as the time wears on, as the heat takes an effect, it's not just the physical depletion, it's also the mental depletion in that moment. And when a team is sitting in like that, long-distance shots can happen, all right? And good things can happen when you try to unlock them with those long-distance shots. Now, they got to see it out.
Zlatan, you're nodding.
No. I agree with him, because the mental part, when you get tired, it's more difficult to stay focused and stay alert. So they gotta, but they're tired. This is the 6th game in the tournament. The heat in here, humidity doesn't make it easy, and even by standing here in front of the camera, I get tired. So imagine them running.
Very good point. Jürgen Strand-Larsen coming on. Thierry, Haaland's off.
Who wants it the most? Jude Bellingham wanted it the most. And we saw the same thing yesterday. Same goal. Mistake from Lemans. Who appeared? Merino. Who appeared today? Jude Bellingham. Exactly that. He wanted it the most.
Haaland coming off. Thierry, your thoughts on that?
I saw it. A couple of times he went talking to the coach. Coach was talking to him. He wasn't moving. Sometimes you have to accept the decision of the coach.
Zlatan, on Haaland coming off.
He looked tired, to be honest. When he was defending here close to us in the corner, he didn't look sharp. He didn't look to stay on his toes, and he was like not limping but slowing down. And listen, every run he makes is like 40-50 meters run. And yes, he's not involved a lot in the game, but when he puts pressure, he's not a 50% run. He's a 100% run, and often he wins those balls. So it's understandable he's tired.
Haaland looks devastated on the bench. Can they do it without him? 15 more minutes in the company of Stu Holden and John Strong. Our thanks to John Strong and to Stuart Holden as the two main men embrace. Neither, in the end, getting on the score sheet, but what a monumental effort from both teams that was. Thierry, how do you describe that England performance tonight?
Grit, desire, wanting to. I said before, who wants it the most? You saw the desire of Jude Bellingham. I know, and I know Lex going to agree with that one, because he was nodding a lot on what I'm about to say. Jude Bellingham scored, but Harry Kane, the amount of time he recovered the ball, he defended for everybody, he held the ball, he gained free kicks. And I know Jude scored, and there's nothing to say about that. You have two guys here that are they're carrying England. They are. But hey, the way they've played, you have to give them that. And Lex said it at the beginning. A lot of people are lacking that English team because they're playing with their heart. And you have to give them that. Well done, England.
Jude Bellingham, by the way, at age 23 years and 12 days, the second youngest player to score 2 or more goals in successive World Cup knockout games after Pelé did it in 1958. Zlatan, your thoughts?
I mean, they won the game, they battled, They didn't have their best game. I think Norway had great opportunities. Normally against a good opponent, you don't get a lot of opportunities. The game could have changed if Sørloth would have given the ball to Haaland, and Haaland will not miss in those situations. But this is all about England now. They won the game. Congrats. On to semi-final. They're gonna face a giant in the semis. They're gonna show big heart, great character. The stadium is happy. Rebecca is glowing. She's happy, and we go on.
You saw the shirt there, 1966. That's when England last won the World Cup 60 years ago. Lex, your thoughts?
Well, that picture we just saw there of Bellingham and Byrne, right? It's two ends of the spectrum, if you will, in terms of stardom. And yet the importance of both of those players when they went on the field. So yes, you had the stars. Yes, you had Jude Bellingham. Yes, you had Harry Kane. But then players like Spence coming on and changing the game. I mentioned Byrne there. Even a header at that last minute, it made you want to follow this team. It made this team even more likable. I just keep coming back to that word. They spread the wealth around in terms of making an impact out on the field. That man, even though he doesn't score, to T's point, he is everywhere on the field, clearing balls, doing what he needs to do for this team.
Wonderwall is playing. Let's listen in. Plenty more to come from Miami Stadium. There you go. Confirmation. We have 3 semi-finalists. France, Spain. They will play Tuesday on Fox at 3 p.m. Eastern, our coverage. And England will play either Argentina or Switzerland. That game is next. So Jude Bellingham, a player born and bred at Birmingham City, a club who retired his shirt when he left them aged 17. And again today, you can see why. Back home in London at Box Park, this was the moment. It's well after midnight. They don't care. The beer's in the air. England are through. Still more drama no doubt to come in quarter-final number 4. It's the world champions Argentina taking on Switzerland for a chance to play England in Atlanta on Wednesday. Lionel Messi and co. Well, they have been tested in the last 2 games. We are going to be out there in Kansas City with our crew very shortly. As Argentina arrive, the world champions defending their trophy. They're in that bus. Plenty to come from Kansas City and right here in Miami in just a mo. Stay with us.
Ты не забывай, мой потерянный рай, что в тебе таится малая. Но не забирай, пока небо сохранит тот май в ней, пока в небо еще сил набрать.